Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Day 65 complete. 2:28 a.m. So we're late. We're late on the upload. Somewhat understandable though. I do feel like yeah. What's going on here? Hold on. I'm just clearing something up here. Should have had this done. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna keep doing this video. It was short. It was just a quick little thing I had to do for my what videos I did. Overall, though, everything got done today. So, really happy about that. So, let's get into it. Only thing we didn't do was we didn't go to sleep on time. This was actually the bad thing. So, we actually ended up going to bed around 7 a.m. last night, which is completely unacceptable. And then we kind of were playing catch up. We had the same thing where we went straight into work. We couldn't do our cold shower, couldn't drink smoothie. We did manage to do the drink smoothie and small meal at the same time, though. We had that thing where we did them both at the same time, kind of cheating a little bit, but I'm still counting it. Um, Instead of walking the dog, we jogged, and yeah, no, that's everything. So here's where we're at right now. More specifically, this is what I'm putting. When I put null, it means I had to wake up at 12:15 p.m. It's not good. It's not bad. It's like I had to. I'm not gonna go like, oh, yay, me, because I did it on time. And I'm not going to put a fail either because we just went to sleep really late. Um, had noodles and drank smoothie as the small meal and the smoothie. Knee exercises, same as before. We had to kind of split them up between our breaks. So this is the extra stuff that we did. This is actually what is relevant here. We did the dishes, which we didn't plan on doing because they just had to be done. They're piling up. I had to do it. I spent some time doing that. And then I tried to fix my washing machine. I actually spent maybe like at least 20 minutes. I moved the washing machine, I got behind it, I unscrewed things, I was trying to, do it. And there's a problem with the washing machine, and we need a new one. I think it's just broken. The way that it's spinning, it sounds like some piece is like completely broken. Then I jogged with the dog. Um, Instead of walking, right, we got a quick jog. Then I had my beef tacos again, which I made. And then I did stream work. So here we actually have some significant gains here. I actually found a clip that I liked from Twitch, and I even uploaded it to my YouTube channel for the first time ever, and I formatted it as a short, kind of like the TikTok thing. And if I had to format it as a short, it had to be in a different aspect ratio, so I looked into how to do that. I used a site that kind of has a watermark on it, but for now it'll do. But basically, happy I did it. I got that process going. Like, this is the first step, right? Like, I saw how easy it was to overall do this. And then going from there, it's just going to go up, right? There's just so many different things that I can be doing. It's interesting to think if I didn't have my full-time job and this is what I just invested all my time in, it's curious to think of all the different things I'd be doing, right? Because then I'd be getting all the thumbnails would be done. Like all these things would be, I'd be like, well, hey, I have all this free time. Like let's spend it on this. Um, but that's fine. I still feel like I'm progressing overall at a good rate, with my consistency, with the little touch-ups, with everything overall. So I'm enjoying that. And that's kind of what it is. It's kind of the idea behind improving yourself is really that it takes time and small efforts that gradually in the bulk is a massive difference. If you wanted to get good at an instrument, let's say like playing the guitar, if you practiced 30 minutes a day, that seems not that difficult, right? 30 minutes a day, right? But then you might think to yourself, oh, well, I don't really feel like I'm improving that much. I'm just, I'm trying something here and there. However, then you go, oh, if I really wanted to get good at guitar, I'll practice at least 3 hours a day. But then you practice 3 hours a day. Then the next day you're like, oh, I felt like I kind of worked pretty hard. Then the next day you're like, let's stall, 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 stall. And then you end up having these massive gaps between them, as opposed to the consistent 30 minutes, which is much more structured, and you'll notice much more, you know, if you do the 3 hour thing plus, you're kind of going to be all over the place, right? Like, you don't have control over exactly what you're going to be doing. But when you have a smaller amount of time to do something, you kind of plan ahead of it. It's like, okay, well, this is what I'll be doing. And so the whole process is structured. And over time, in a year, think about that, it's 30 minutes times 365, which is 3,000, like 9,000 minutes. Think about that. 9,000 minutes, which is what? Divided by 60, that's 9,900, um, 9,900, and then it's about 150 hours, I think. We could do a math real quick, right? That's uh, 30 times 365. Was I right? Whoa, okay, that's minutes. Divided by 60. 100, I said, yeah, basically, yeah. My math's all right. All right, my math's all right. um, okay, so, and then we wrote tomorrow's schedule, floss and brush teeth. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's quickly look at tomorrow's schedule. Standard, except this time we have a bigger gap between work and our stream because we don't have to, well, hopefully I'll walk the dog, we'll get this done before. If not, obviously we'll walk the dog, but we don't have to worry about his meds or anything, so we could just have this gap to kind of chill out, prepare for anything we might need to do. We kind of got that cushion room. And then the goal is to upload before 1 a.m. So that's our goal there. In terms of sleep, because of last night, this is getting demoted. It is back into the abyss of the black. Nutrition, I'm going to keep it here because the tacos are good. Fitness, physio, everything else is good. Oh, also on note, I had a good meeting with my manager that I mentioned yesterday. Looking good. Everything's good. Let me think here. Anything else needs to be done? YouTube Shorts. You know what? Finally, we uploaded the first one. We did it. We did it. Finally, we got rid of something that was on this list. How many days did we go? Like, man, almost 10 days of nothing. But we managed to do it. We managed to make something happen. And, that's what really matters in the end. So let's quickly just do our preparation for tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it, As I was saying, I feel like that point about the incremental gains, the bulk of that effort. I mean, think about that. Like, what is that, 30 minutes a day is at least 150 hours in a year. 150 hours. Imagine spending 150 hours of solid effort on something. Like, that's a lot of time. You could do a lot of things with that time. And when you think it's just 30 minutes a day, think about all the 30 minutes in your day, all the multiples of 30 minutes a day that you don't, do anything. That's not to say that leisure isn't important. It is. However, controlled and disciplined leisure, like what I'm doing now, not as good, but we're working on it, right? Happy I'm not uploading this at 3, right? I'm not uploading this at 4 a.m., right? I still have my cushion room of leisure to enjoy before I go to sleep. And that's what we're trying to do right now. Realistically, all things considered, basically I finished my meal kind of around 12:20 a.m. And then I was doing the whole YouTube thing, which overall was about 45 minutes to an hour. So that considering I could have uploaded this about an hour earlier, that's all. I did end up obviously giving it to my usual, but we're working on it. It's a work in progress. And, tomorrow the goal is 1 a.m. The goal is to upload the video by 1 a.m. That's the goal. We're saying it, we're repeating it. Again, the goal of this week is by the end, I want to really confidently demonstrate some improvement in when we go to sleep and having that disciplined time of finishing what we have to do so that we have that nice amount of leisure time before bed. We didn't do good on the sleep, but today we can do this. Worst case scenario, I see myself going to bed at 4:30 a.m. Okay, worst case scenario realistically is 5 a.m., but 4:30 a.m. is not good but okay, and 4 a.m. is definitely doable, especially because I'm tired. So if I go to bed at 4 a.m., I'll sleep well, right? And I'll feel like I actually thought about this morning when I woke up. I was thinking about how, when I do get well rested, it's almost like it's a power up. It's like a buff from like a video game where you're able to, just do what you need to do. Because I didn't have much sleep and I woke up late and blah blah blah, all this stuff. I was kind of like I had to play catch up, right? As opposed to waking up with good rest, early, getting things done, not in a rush, doing it all there. And yeah, no, I feel good about that. Okie dokie. So with that said, we're gonna work on those YouTube shorts. We're gonna start uh, adding those videos, improving this, but it's all about that first step, and turning that first step into consistent, small, gradual steps over time as they add up and they do make the difference. That's what streaming is right now. I'm currently with my Twitch stream developing a consistent stream schedule and developing a community of people, and it's all about that routine and building it up. So, with that said, uh, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're doing well. And tomorrow, I hope to see you before 1 a.m. Have a good one.